everybody. Happy Father's Day. Father's Day will be here soon. I think it's Saturday. And the only reason I'm making that big, I say Happy Father's Day, I'm being facetious. And the reason I say it is because, like, Father's Day in the hood is the most confusing day in the hood. Because a lot of times, children are conceived through one night stands, a drunk night at the club, or a jump off. But a lot of times, mothers don't say that. See, society has a way of making it look like all women are virtuous, and it's only men that cheat. You ever notice how, like, when Tiger Woods got caught cheating, they put him on blast? But I lived on an army base. And I stayed in a whorehouse. I know how women get down. Sex is a primal instinct. It's a primal instinct, man. And that's how we all got here. Everybody you see got here was conceived through sex. But I'm saying that because you always see, like, Father's Day is the most confusing day in the hood, and you always hear about, you always hear about how, like, men are dogs and men do this and men do that. You never hear the dirty shit women do. Women do dirty shit just like men, and they do it better. Because the hole lasts longer than the pole. You know what I mean by that? A man's dick can't stay up as long as a woman can fuck pussy stay wet. You know, a woman can fuck whores. You remember back in the days, whores would fuck 5 or 6 guys, 10 guys in one night. A man can't fuck 10 women in one night. And my point is, like, so, the same way men do dirty shit, women do dirty shit. According to, the society's standard. Because it makes it look like you bad because you like to have sex. I'm not knocking women because they like to have sex. I'm just knocking them because they try to make it seem like all men are dogs. And they're not. You know, some men are nice guys and some men are dogs. Some men are nice women and some are freaks. Some get down and dirty just like men do. But you always hear about how bad God, when you grow up in a single parent home, the mother always indoctrinates you and brainwash you about how bad your father was. But if dad was such a creep, if dad wasn't shit, why did she pick him? She picked him. And like I always say, women have to say on how far a relationship is going to go. She has the final say, because if a guy touches her, she could call the cops and his ass to go to jail with the quickness. So she has the final say. And you can't tell me, ladies, you that naive that you couldn't see that this nigga wasn't shit. I don't mean to use the word nigga, but that goes for, all races, nigga, all races. But you can't tell me that you dated this guy and you couldn't see that he wasn't shit. That means you're dumb. And no guy's gonna talk bad about his mother. I've seen a couple of videos, but I'm not saying she's bad. But she always talks about how dad wasn't shit, how dad is a dog, dad wasn't this, he cheat, they never talk about the shit they do. And like I was saying before, a woman is a nurturer by nature. That's why she had breasts. So she's gonna adhere to her natural instinct and maternal instinct and take care of the child. The child may can be conceived on a one-night stand, but and the dad just left. She may not even knew the dad, and she fucked him. But once she gets pregnant, that's her maternal instinct, because she's gonna take care of the baby. A man does not care for a child the same way a woman does. I'm not saying a man should deviate or escape his responsibilities, but some men are fathers and don't even know it. The same way a woman get pregnant by a dude and he don't know it, the same way she can get an abortion by a dude and he don't know it. You might be with your wife for 20 years and she done had 2 or 3 abortions and you probably never knew. I'm just saying. So men Father's Day is coming up soon, and I think the world, or in the hood especially. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, like I was saying, like, why do you think you have housing projects? Why do you think you have women with 2 and 3 kids by 2 and 3 different men? Because she like to fuck too, just like men do. But she has to carry the baby for 9 months. She's gonna be the one left holding the ball. Why do you think women go to church? They go to church because they feel guilty for all the guys they done fucked, and they want to seek redemption and get right with God before they die. Why do you think they go to church now? Why do you think you have housing projects? Because women love to fuck just like men do. And once they get pregnant, they need a place to stay. And if they're not well educated and don't have a job, you know, society is going to look out for them. The system is going to look out for them. You know, all men are not dogs, all women ain't freaks, but there's a lot of us who are. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why you got housing projects, and that's why churches are full of women. They're seeking redemption, and they want to get right with God before they die because they feel guilty about the one-night stands, the drunken sex, the jump balls, and all the dicks they done sucked. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, fellas, the next time your mother say your father's a dog, ask her why. Like I said before, boys make babies then run. Women claim all men are dogs, but they were the ones who raised them. It's real simple.